Commission Disbursement Agreement. In this video, we're going to dive off into what does the CDA mean, Commission Disbursement Agreement, and why you should be using it at a higher level and why we are changing our process as a brokerage to make sure that it ensures your commission reaches our office. All right, so let's go right into it here. Number one, it's going to be important moving forward that your deal is corrected in the transaction software. And I hope I'm saying this right in a way to understand. Don't hesitate to comment if I'm not describing this correctly to you, but make sure you update purchase price, closing date, all of those good things at least a week before closing. In the future, our compliance department is going to work on sending out the CDA in advance to the title company to make sure it is arrived at the title company at the time of closing. We are often seeing in our office commission checks not going to the right address, being made to the wrong company, or mailed to the wrong company, mailed to the wrong address, and we're having a struggle chasing down commissions. When this happens, of course, it does create a little bit of chaos, but at the end of the day, we have a CDA in order to bring all that together. But what we're finding is the agents are not having us sign CDAs until after closing. The CDAs are designed to go to the title company so that they are there, they know the address, they know the amount of the commission that is being sent out and what is expected at closing. And the CDA, I know that some title companies have their own that they want you to fill out, but this CDA is an authorization from the brokerage. CDAs should include, if you're on the buy side, the buy side commission only and go to the title company. It should not include any listing commissions or brokerage fees. It should only be the commission being represented by the buyer's agent that is paid doable at closing. If you are on a listing side and your seller is paying a commission or your sharing of your commission, your CDA would describe that Wolfe Realty receives X for, listing commission, and then X for this brokerage, ABC Realty, let's say, in this amount. That way it's very clear what amount is coming from that sell side that is being paid out at closing. And again, with what that other brokerage should receive. Of course, our CDAs have the address on there, so we would not be in a position that would be chasing down commission disbursements and where your commission check is. There has been some debate of whether or not the agent should sign the commission disbursement. In the past, at a brokerage that I was a part of, the agent was never involved in the CDA process. It went off of the transaction management software and went straight to the title company without the agent involved. I would definitely like your feedback on this. And I think it's important, again, that you remember to update those transaction deals at least 1 week in advance. Hopefully, there's not last minute changes. I would say get in front of any changes that are coming up so that that software is updated, so that that CDA makes it to the title company on time. We would also ask if there was a price change, that amendment be uploaded in time so that the CDA process can also be updated. And when I say in time, I think it is important that we as real estate agents know that our lenders are doing a 3-day disclosure to the buyers if it's a loan, and that those price amendments are typically in prior to that 3-day adjustment. So I think if you have a closing on a Tuesday, you should be able to have that amendment in by the Tuesday or Wednesday prior to, in order for your compliance department to take care of their job and the lender to take care of theirs. All right, so make sure we get in front of those price adjustments. Also on the CDAs, keep in mind that there won't be a breakdown on there of what's happening with your commission. For example, let's say your name's Bob and you're receiving $5,000 and Wolfe Realty is receiving $300. That is not something that you would place on that CDA. It would just say Wolfe Realty is receiving a $5,300 payment. Also, very rarely do we find that commissions change right before the closing. So again, as an agent or as a listing agent, buyer's agent, you have your buyer's agency, you've had open communication with your buyer about the amount that they owe. So if a seller is paying X and then the buyer is paying an additional X, those are all things that should be communicated early on in that contract negotiation process, or when you go under contract with your title company, possibly in your opening email that goes to the title company with the other agent CC'd on, and maybe at some point go over it with your buyer, your seller. That's all part of the transaction coordination process. And so hopefully those fees have been reviewed early on and you're not finding that changing right before closing. I would encourage you to stay firm by your commissions and not adjust. You are helping them solve a problem, so help them across that finish line. Help your compliance team by keeping firm in your commissions, and let's all get there together. All right, if you have any other thoughts about the CDA process as we make these changes moving forward to better serve you, better make sure you get paid quicker and on time, and you don't have lost commission checks, let me know down below or give me a call or a text. I look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks so much.